What's up, guys? We are here again for another deck profile with the champion Bryan winning the Senkai Cup Gencon. What's up, Bryan?
What's going on? What's going on?
And we won with
Green Gohan, that boy.
Green Gohan. Yeah. So let me see that spice there, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'll try to do it as quick as possible so we don't get it too complicated for you guys. So I'm gonna go with the main package. Those of you that don't know what Gohan does, he gets to swing like a top 5 for any Green Saiyan, which is pretty broken. He awakens either at 4 life, or if you have Goku from the Hyperbolic Time Chamber out, you can awaken. Hyperbolic Time Chamber can you can take up to 2 life from the top of your life and put in play any battle card underneath from it, which they kind of changed recently. But pretty much you're gonna put in either Vegeta or your Goku or Gohan, one of the two, one of the 3 actually. So here's the package. We went with 4 Vegeta, 4 Trunks. This package is absolutely necessary. Y'all are wild saying that you don't need this package. This makes the whole engine go. I would run it for consistency purposes at 4 each. Again, starting point for this deck, run 4 each of these. They just come out. Vegeta comes out from underneath the Hyperbolic, swings for crit, gets to combo the Trunks for free, draws a card, gives you Z energy, can combo himself. It's just really broken. Again, it just gets the whole engine started. So 4 of each of those. Ran 4 Gokus. This is the Goku that you need to awaken if you're not going to go to 4 life. He's Barrier. He also has another skill that says you pay 1 green to play the Gohan that's also underneath the chamber, which is this Gohan right here, which we play. We have a 4-3 package. When this Gohan's played, he has Deflect. He KOs any battle card regardless of what it is. He gets to swing, which combos very well with the awakened side of the leader. When he swings, he gets to free combo. He gets another skill if the Goku's on the combo. He can kill markers off Unisons. Unisons don't really stand a chance against this deck, so we went 4-3 here. We ran 4 counterplay Gokus. This again, it's a pseudo super combo if you're a Z leader, because you get to combo for free on defense. Otherwise, it's a counterplay, which is also really broken. It just kind of like charismatic. Comes in, KOs anything 7 or less, goes to your Z energy, and can also remove markers from Unisons. So I would definitely run 4 of those. You don't need the other 10k Goku that's from the set, just this one. Some people run 3 of this in their deck. I think it needs to be maxed out just because you want to see it. I'd rather see more of it than none of it. It's the most broken card in the deck. Obviously, it's 35k, it does everything. So for those, I ran a 2-2 split on my super combos. I ran 2 Paragus and 2 Saiyaman. You can really run it anywhere you really want to. There were some situations where I wanted to put like Goku or Gohan on the bottom of the deck just so I could do the chain over again. So this guy actually came in clutch. You're usually going to be at 4 life for the most part anyway, so that just 0 plus 0 is not really going to be relevant. So, but again, it's your preference, whatever you want to run it at. I ran 2 Kaioken Gokus. This is not like a hyper aggro version of the deck, so you're not going to play the whole 4 Gokus, 4 Friezas, and all that nonsense. It's just in there for sometimes you just to kind of swing it, little tempo moves, just getting value. Since it is BO1 format, I sideboarded this out against any yellow or green matchup because they were going to play Free Han and Free Vegeta. So, I mean, you can up it, you can lower it, whatever you want, but I thought 2 was fine for the tournament. I played it 3 Fated Rival Gokus. There's no more loop for the super combo, so I mean, I guess this is the next best thing. Just Paraguses and stuff inside the Z energy, just put it back to the bottom of your deck. And recycle. He's just good. You guys know what he does. He's good in a lot of matchups right now. So on the original list that me and Josh Ruiz ran, we ran the Goku Critical Ape, or not Goku, but I think it's the Vegeta Critical Ape. I took those out just I thought it was like the most useless card for like over the weekend. I replaced them with some Delusion Powers just for like combo power, but these cards didn't really come up too much. But sometimes on some swings on turns you're trying to kill, it's just additional pressure. So these worked out pretty well. I played 1 pseudo super combo as Android 18. Again, I just couldn't find my Kais. If you want to run 1, I was going to run 2 of these. I couldn't find the last one last second. It's just again, when you have 5 or less cards in your hand, it's a free 10k. So it's just additional combo power because again, the mirror match and other matches usually come down to a dump anyways. Played 2 Fighting Spirit Vegetas. They're just pretty generic overwhelms. you just want to see them. That's why I played it at 2. Just over the top removal, 30k beater. It's just pretty good. I don't think you need anything just cards from the hand. The SCR of choice for our particular build was the Wicked Saiyans. It did get a lot of attention over the weekend from, when me and Josh were playing it.
They got surprised on that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a fact out there.
Yeah, definitely. Got to shout out my boy Kevin Z, out in LA. He kind of the first one to kind of turn me on to this. It's not necessarily like it's not like a huge game changer, but it's a pseudo 10k. And it can do a lot of things offensively and defensively. So you pay 2. It's a free 10k combo. You pay 2, it comes out. Your opponent drops 2 cards. It's 40k blocker, dual attack. So it can apply pressure, or it's just it's more free 10ks. This deck plays like 10ks, so it's really good. I put in work the entire weekend, so shout out to him again for that. Mained 2 King Vegeta Unison. This guy's probably MVP for the entire weekend. He's just great in so many matchups. Whether it's yellow or blue or even the mirror match sometimes. I sideboarded it out against the mirror match a lot, but some people think it's probably good in the mirror match, but I feel like there's too much Unison hate and it doesn't really stick, and 3 energy is kind of heavy. But against every other matchup, it was really, really strong. For our extra card package, we played 4 of the Uneasing Awakened Rage. It's the floodgate for the deck. Some people run it at 3, some people run it at 4. I think it needs to be at 4. I think it's mandatory. It's probably like the most broken negate in the game right now. It's just really, really good. Played 3 Cell's Earth Destroying Kamehamehas. This card is huge, especially in the mirror match. It's just additional combo powers getting you over things. Random dropping cards from the hand is just obviously snap.
Still broken. Dude.
Yeah, so snap. So when you're just dropping random cards with this, you can snipe SCRs.
You're dropping SCR.
Yeah, between me and Josh, we probably sniped at least 4 SCRs over this weekend with this and King Vegeta. So these cards are huge. Again, especially in this version because it's a little more just control. And then 3 homicidal clones, just a generic kind of little negate there.
This is a side deck.
Yeah. Let me go into the Z deck first. The Z deck's pretty straightforward if you guys don't know what it does. Here's the Z leader, the Gohan, which goes over the top. Obviously, I'm playing it at 1. The 16, which typically is going to bring it out. I played 1 of this Goku, Awakened by Rage. So I just found that instead of playing 2 Friezas or 2 Jiren or something, that this guy would just... Sometimes you have 1 energy, your opponent's at 1, or you're playing against blue and stuff like that, and you just want to finish games. This guy's really, really clutch because he just comes out for 1. He's a 15k beater, and then his skill says he can't be removed from play by skills until the end of your opponent's turn. So, they can't realm it, they can't, anything. They can't rival kill it, Goku black it, nothing. So, this guy can come out, and then usually you have so much combo power in your hand that you can just dump with this guy and he wins games. So, this guy at 1, 1 of the Frieza, Resurrected Ambition. You guys know what this does. 1 Jiren. And then 2 of the Goku is actually for the engine for the deck. Again, this guy kind of puts your Goku or your Gohan underneath your hyperbolic time chamber, and he just gets the whole thing rolling. So I never needed to play more than 2 in a game. I felt like this ratio right here for your Z deck is pretty, it's pretty fine. But again, it is your preference. And then I'll go over the side deck as quick as possible and explain why I did that. So first, I sideboarded a 3rd King Vegeta Unison. Again, this guy was MVP. I sideboarded him in against yellow, against blue, and such. So 1 more just to make sure that I saw him. It was really good. 2 Yamcha Cunnings. Fortunately for me, I didn't play any 21 the entire weekend. But against 21, I just found that this guy just kind of shutting down the 8-drop is just very, very crucial. So I wish I could play 3 of them just for that matchup, but I can't. But again, fortunately, I had to run into it. This guy's just good against blue in general, any Divinity decks and such. 2 Goku's Kamehameha Deflections. This card is great against any decks that go low to the ground, whether it be like Majin Vegeta, Pan, even the mirror match. Sometimes it's decent. I didn't really set it in for the mirror match, but you could. Just again, any deck that's running anything for 4 drops or less, and they're just trying to swarm you. This card's really good. It's usually like a 2 for 1. So yeah, this card's great. 2 of the SGRs, the Latent Power Unleashed. This card is great against obviously Unison-based decks. So if they're playing big-time Unisons and your Gohan in the deck can't remove counters enough to kill it, this card's great. For instance, this card goes in against Black Trunks every matchup. This is crucial just to keep the Kai Unison off the board, because if they keep Kai Unison on the board, it makes the matchup a little more manageable for them. But if you can just keep that Unison off the board with these guys, usually that matchup's just fairly free. But so there's that. 2 focus breakthroughs. It's countering the floodgates, man. Countering goes in against yellow, goes in anything that runs floodgates, just stopping them. 3 Majin Vegeta Exterminator. This card always goes into the mirror match. It's hand destruction, so it's pretty much like when you swing with 8 drop, you either negate or block, and then they make you discard. You play this, you draw, and such. Or any other hand destruction, this guy goes in. It's just a free, drawing card. And then I played 3 Koitsukais because again, yellow is very, very annoying. And
Gotta make sure you see it.
yeah, you need to see it. Like I said, the one loss that I had, for the actual regional was to yellow. I sideboarded 8 cards for that matchup and didn't draw a single one until it was too late. So I upped the Koitsukai just to hope to prevent that again. But
So
that's the main and the side.
well, what's your matchup for the whole tournament today?
Man, the tournament today, I played like a variety of things. I played Black Trunks. Shout out to Bryan Reed. We all know the real Bryan starts with has a Y in it now. So just putting that out there, playing Big Brother. I played Black Trunks. Played a lot of mirror matches. Played Cooler Mill. Shout out to Scott Dashi. We had a great game, man. It went late. It's unfortunate things ended the way they ended in that particular match. But he's always my boy. Scott's my boy. But yeah, he's playing Android 16 green. That thing spicy as hell, man. You can get deck profile from him next, man. Straight up. I played against the homie in the finals. He was running Golden Frieza, or not Golden Frieza, but Frieza swap. I played 2 Frieza swaps actually today. The homie Alex was playing that too. Both of them great matches. Again, I had the die roll on both matches, and that's usually what kind of just turns that into my favor. So but overall, man, it was a great event. A lot of different matchups from the day before as well. Again, this is just a deck that Joshua and Reason and I piloted over these past 2 days, and it's had a lot of success. He played in the finals for the regional the day before. Unfortunately, just a little bit short there in time against Legends in the finals. But it's just it's a very consistent deck. I could suggest you guys try this build, see what you see if you like it or not. And that's pretty much it, man.
All right, man. Any shout out, man?
Shout out to the team, man. SD1. Shout out to
SD1,
all of us,
baby.
Since day one, all my local guys, Mario, everybody in the 805. Shout out to you guys as well. Bandai and everybody for throwing a great event. Gencon's always fun and good to see all you guys out there, all the homies. So, yeah, man, that's all I got.
All right, guys. This should be the Bryan Samuel special.
Yes, sir. Side event
Bryan. Side event Bryan, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys.
All right, man.
See you next time. All right, since day one.
Yes, sir.